I believe we can get there. And kele na so we dey go. One step at a time. And say that journey way I like na almost 1,000 miles. Until you take the first step. Before you go begin for Conte, yes, you did a road. Today, we dey talk about the Sierra Leone police update with Ngiwi. We don't deal with different things concerning the police, concerning the judiciary, concerning the lawyers concerning a lot of things we wrap around law enforcement in a salon. Well, let we listen from the Salon police. Two different reports, but I don't put them together. Let we just listen from them. Let we hear waiting then say.
I called club and bar runners or owners to a consultative meeting. First and foremost, we can't tell and say there is a law, there's a Public Order Act where they regulate the conduct of bars, the conduct of clubs. We get for do music, loud music, all hours when people they go for go sleep. And unfortunately, most of them clubs and bars are now, most of them they na somewhere in a residential area. Then communities don't grow into a residential area where net people they want them sleep. And two, we don't find out say most of them places there, the criminals are not used as a hub, as a meeting point. We say they meet, plan, and execute the diabolic acts in the communities. So what we want? We want for strengthening, we roll on the issue of public safety and security. For make sure say, one, we respond to the appeal of government through His Excellency. For make sure say, we fight lawlessness, we fight indiscipline. Any of them clubs are and activities will happen around there.
One way go the list we go once for say if na then club and same way so bar owners there so they encourage indiscipline and lawlessness at the country.
To some extent, then go take the blame because if the number don't create them club there, then bars there, some of them not go arise. Some of them laws there would be done the city for keep and work with the police. Some of them incidents they are not going to get them. So and maybe some man then to this business not purely about making money. And then they look at how if I work with security organization where the constitution say for make sure say there's law and order. So that this I call them to order. For what can talk about them? Now get their support in terms of intelligence sharing because many times now they present people that they meet, frequently. Now they meet. So if they get information on people and where the police want and when then in their own view, in their own estimation, they know that these are people who they contribute to public insecurity and unsafetyness of people. It's supposed to inform the police. One institution able to provide answers to the many challenges under this justice system. Safety and security. We get for make sure say we bring other people on board.
One main important thing we come up during the engagement where you do with bar and semi-so club owners them. Now say club and bar owners then don't they sell rum the way they make people them misbehave and semi-so cause havoc them. But plenty bar and restaurants go say they know they sell them kind cheap rum than they. You not think say una need for engage they want the way they produce them cheap rum than they?
That is a very good question. We, I think, say, now one of the issues that will come up. Some of them restaurants, some of them bars, not they sell cheap rum. So that kind of problems that all can highlight, so they happen on their side and day. But we also get information of the side and when they produce the cheap rum there. I think, so what we could do, we will try to engage them on there as well. But I think, say, it's more the responsibility of a ministry, either Ministry of Trade or then we get organizations that will look after how good a product they, where people in the sell in this country. I think so this will require a number of interventions. We know we'll just be on the side of the police. We will engage with other agencies and we get direct hold on substance and we will use in this country where I think it's not good for youth and not good for people.
Okay, one other thing that most time the criminal them police can arrest them and say so una can charge them to court. But we don't they see them criminal then they after some months back they come back into society. You know feel say that's bad for the community the way that they go back into?
This always the problem we they face with the greatest respect to the court because they said they operate as an independent body. But I think say when it comes to the issue of safety and security or justice system, now everybody's business. If the court thinks say for put an individual when a repeat offender, a recidivist, we always in their out now for cause mayhem. I think say the court themselves in their own judgment, therefore decide say they can't people there, they don't always make them available in the community. And the last side there we say they get a lot of problem. Recently we get about 5 of the core armed robbers out in this community. Some they can't live there. We don't get the intelligence there, and we're out for no sign and day. It don't take a long time. We don't get incident of armed robbery in this region here. But recently we understand say one judge now one of the high court he put them on bail. These are serious criminals them. When they out, then business na armed robbery. We don't get 2 cases of armed robbery in Godrich. This is not good. This is not good. There is still fear in those communities. Them. You may put their business is slow. So I think say it wise enough for now we understand say public safety and security come first to everybody wherever you find yourself, whatever institution you do. If this person a person way na a cause for problem, I think say a movement will be restricted. So this none some of the concerns to the police we really worry with.
This meeting so you don't get with them different people there, so they run bar and same-so restaurants. What do you want to achieve?
What we want to achieve, first and foremost, we want to get a very good working relationship with them, because the space in which they operate, you get a large number of youths, young people, where they go into crime very early because of the kind of thing they go engage themselves with drug addiction, becoming addicted to rum, and many times in this type of space, in this type of atmosphere, they come across the wrong people. And even with adults, some man they feel say in problem at home, now when it take to drinking or going to their place and they will go and say, no, sometimes it's just a dip in the problem. So what we want is, we want no work with them people there. For law we say, will they contribute for address some of the societal problems? Will they also contribute together as a team for address the problem of youth? Also with regards to drug abuse and high rate of rum consumption, control for day. Because in the final say, when you visit some of their clubs, most in large proportion, now the youth say there are many cases that they behave disorderly.
Regional Commander for Freetown West, AIG Thomas Mustafa Lahai, they talked to Theodore Arena inside that interview day. But one engagement meeting where he all with bar, restaurant and nightclub owner them, as he say, police don't fair not say, thief man them we can commit different crime than a net. Now inside bar and nightclub then can come out. The Saloon police they continue for do night patrol for make sure say community people and get proper security na the area them. The deputy head of operations na the Saloon police Superintendent Dr. John Martin Senesi say police don't arrest 9 young man them with encaged with one bag we get knife and mortal man bone them. We reporter Usman Kamara gets more and he go now report.
Every week, the Saloon police can hold press conference with journalists and other people them for give updates about police work and activity them, where police don't do for maintain peace and security in the country. Inside this week media update with journalists them, na the police headquarters na Freetown, the deputy head of operations na the Saloon police, Dr. John Martin Senesi say, July 6 this year inside one railway police do behind stadium, them be able catch over 9 youths them, with one bag we get mortar man bone, knife, and other thing them.
And at 09:30 hours, I received a cell phone call from a concerned citizen that there is need for police presence at the back of the National Stadium. Based upon the information received from that concerned citizen, I gave an instruction to the patrol team to visit the scene. They met 9 youths at the said car park, and they also saw a bag. Just after opening the bag, they discovered a human bone and a knife. So they decided to invite them at OS headquarters since it was the hour of cleaning, and after the cleaning so that they will be taken to CID headquarters for further investigation. Just an hour later, one John Bangura decided to arrest one Khalifa Amadou Jallo, aka not guilty.
Dr. John Martin Senesi, deputy head of operations at the Saloon police carry on say, after we they don't make this arrest, later one Khalifa Amadou Jallo, where people can call not guilty, been tell the police say na impadi been get this bag outside this mortar man bone min day, and impadi me plan for chook one pan and comping because he keeping girlfriend.
Upon investigation, he admitted that he was the custodian of the said bag, and the human bone and the knife belongs to his friend who gave to him for safekeeping for a period of 2 weeks. According to him, he said the reason being another youth entered into love relationship with his friend's girlfriend. So based on that, he decided to keep the knife and the human bone so that at any time they set eyes on his rival, he will use it for defensive purpose by stabbing that individual. So, as the Deputy Director of Operation, I decided to inform my immediate authorities for further action, and I was instructed to take them to CID headquarters, who are currently at CID headquarters helping the police in investigation.
Same way so, inside the same media update with journalists them, the head of media and the Salone Police Superintendent Brahma Kamara say, June 20 this year na Kenema, police may arrest 3 bike man them because them in the stone the Salone Road Safety Authority office na Kenema. Also them in one police officer na in months.
Bike riders in Kenema stormed the office of Road Safety Corps on Blama Road, Kenema, in a rather righteous manner. Police immediately rushed to the scene and met them, the bike riders, damaging property of the Road Safety Corps. The police arrested 3 suspects on the scene and proceeded in pursuit of the other perpetrators. The riot escalated into a serious disorder as some school-going youths and motor drivers had joined the rioters, pelting stones at the police and attacking peaceful citizens everywhere. Some police personnel and road safety corps sustained serious injuries. Police Constable 14469 Kone, who was given 6 stitches on his upper lip, and 1 Inspector Matia, who sustained a swollen left hand.
Superintendent Brahma Kamara end up say the Salone Police will continue for provide better security and self call on the public for the give information to the police so that they go able to tackle the bad thing them way they happen. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara, the report.
We want to tell Usman Kamara thank you, and also Radio Democracy 98.1 for that clip day. You don't hear the report from Sierra Leone Police. We be the listen. What do you think? You hear from the club and bar owners them to the thief man there, Nanette, to the one them way police catch mortal man bone. Remember just few years ago, they go dig grave them. So then they pull body them. Then just later, a little bit later after that, now be but the mortal man bone here. Salone Police talk about the armed robbery. They say they get information say now one notorious armed robber now in the court down free. The police, they say yes, now the court, if you ask them, they go say now because proper evidence no dey. But what thing are you take? What do you think about repeated offenders them? Where police sabi them say they were an armed robber them. What if you say the system for do with them? The one that we get bar and club, we don't know about soundproof. Because in fact then we put the speaker na do safe. Make other people they know say na that business then in the end. Before, maybe it been all right, but now, it no look all right again. I think I go through that the last Christmas where I go salon. As they say 11 Nanette, and then they pull the big speaker then I do. If I then house, I talk to somebody on the phone, the person go feel saying I me they play music. I begin to meet somebody where they close to the outside the music in come out. I tell them say, please, I only go tell them people and they say, then they disturb somebody. If not, me say they go to police station, I go report them. Then they get for do with the Public Order Act. and they open the phone line. You don't hear waiting na the update from Sierra Leone police. How you feel say we for able to tackle them? The youth then they say work no dey. But the police they claim say now then they go drink all kind thing, take all kind substance and begin for misbehave. Waiting the police for do, waiting the government for do, with the one there where they claim say they not get work. But we see waiting and they do. When the police be they talk about the one the way they catch that human bone na their hand. One part the nickname of the guy, you remember how they call her? They say they call her not guilty. Not guilty na a nickname. What in that mean? If you want to come by a nickname, that be say this now somebody we don't face a judge pass amongst them, or don't go na prison and still they come out na do. And the one we claim say a nickname na not guilty, na also claim say na get the bag, we get the nef them and the human bone. And remember the first part, the police say, with all due respect to the court system, that are the exact word we use. They say with all due respect to the court system, but then find out say a certain judge there will release notorious armed robber. But again, you go say they no go hold am beyond waiting they're supposed for sentence and for. Then they bring into question the correctional center. We don't go to, we don't come back again. The correctional center, even the name itself, correction, shall we say, now for make somebody will go inside it be refined. Before, na prison will be the column. But now, na correctional center. So what exactly we think about the correctional center? Make we bring this caller in. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
My name is Nancy, and I call from Florida.
Yes, Nancy from
AAA.
Yes. Would you talk about the update with the Sierra Leone police give? What's in your contribution?
The contribution is, I feel to say, well, good police then they, but majority of the police then sometimes they can work with them people then they also. Because we know so many scenarios there where some people then they go, we see them do something, you go report, they know say, okay, you day out, then they left the on you say you return because they know say you know go there, they say you ticket expire, you go return. And as somebody self nine talk and for saying so then they do now they all they connect for them kind of thing then they. So I feel to say if then they catch them kind of people and they win a high profile people the way they when a notorious thief man they know say them kind of people then they then very dangerous now the society. Then for make sure say then keep them under lockup. And they know they just keep them then just lay down there for free. Then for make sure say them put them at the field, let them work like understand say back them in the 80s, then they carry them go na the field, let them go work like na the agricultural side. So then they work na the field, say even say them come, some they let them land for do tailoring, let them sew inside the prisons them. Then can even show them school picking uniform they also and sell them out. Then they make things them where we say then go able for use them, even police uniform if you then train them. So when them come out back before they release them at the society, then go be useful and then go contribute instead of them come. You go put them in a prison, they say, and then when you release them back, what you expect for they can do? They can do the same thing. And what person don't suffer for years, you don't get a 1 grand, they then come, they can't take an iron. They know they only take an iron, they damage you or they kill you back too. by your own sweat. So all them things and the police then they really need for open their eye and let them train them well, because sometimes maybe it gets to do with the training. Because soldier man, they mess with soldier man. Salomon they pray soldier man pass police suffer with. Because soldier they're very disciplined. When you misbehave, then get their own punishment. Where then they give them. Where be say nobody no go let them punish you that way. But for the police them, I don't think they even get any form of punishment if any one of them misbehave or do any illegal something. Now all day now, so then they do corruption. Then they ask them, then they harass them, then drivers them, and then when they begin talk about them, now newspaper, then begin pull them secrets. What then they do? Then they use them as a two man, and then picking the way they thought. So when they ready now the one way they thought now they go to now collect the money from the driver, and then he go give them na corner. So they're all, I don't know what they really need for train them well, let them themselves know, let them get some respect for themselves and let them do the right thing. Otherwise, then they release them kind of people and then at the society, people then they afraid for come invest. You go afraid for come open a big business because when you come, the next thing they don't steal everything from you and let you either you damage for the rest of your life or maybe even lost your life. So our person go to the country with that kind of situation and they. So they are with the big and Papa government let them look into them thing and let them discipline them police and the way they do that, them kind of thing and they. So now I my contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you too.
All right. Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Yeah, Mina Alusain on the Madi call from London.
Yes, Alusain, what's in your contribution?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, first of all, just like how you be there on the previous topic them regarding the police force in that country there. This now one of the things that way the police people and the facing. The time where they sleep, at that time they are in and they out. Just for make sure say things go on normal. The bad people away, they come out, let them know they succeed for do whatever the way they plan for do. So a good way we don't read this back again for so say the police them then they do job in that country. It's just that other sets of people in the way now them they make then here they continue. That is the judges them because if you they free somebody when a bad somebody way they say this now notorious. For the main part they say notorious, that don't show say this person is dangerous. And it's like my hobby now. Una olam for let una deal with him, let the law taking calls on him so that tomorrow if he come out safe, he not go do it again. But una they do him, una just they left and freely let it go like that. So what thing go make them bad here go stop? It go continue. So the judges then get a rule. The law in another country, they are in need for the farm, and really need for the farm. Take actions against people way wrong. So other people then will know say law they will. That's what they say. Kill dog before dog, then dog will not say die day. If they apply the system they are, when somebody wrong and deal with them, another person they continue for do them. But then they let them go bad. And the only thing we want to say to the police them, if you remember during the past regime, we measure that earlier on. Now the graveyard them, now the chief man them we don't find recently where them they go for go do them bad thing them. But I think say because of the police they don't succeed for curb them on that side now the clubs then they go. This is normal. We can understand. Say club, every type of somebody they go there. And it will be very difficult for let the club owner be responsible for look for people away bad. Because sometimes when they come inside even waiting in the website, they bring and they even see them like saying bad people. The only thing where the police need for doing that they need for send men them, assign men them now all the clubs them because this now a responsibility now it makes them choose you as a policeman. Assign men them. When the men in there around they see anything dodgy, now they right for interrogate those people where they're not satisfied with. But the club owners then go assist them more, but it not go be a burden on the club owners them. To be honest, that's how the police then go for find another solution. But if you say the club owner then they encourage people about people them, and me I not believe that one day anyway. Then get their own role for play very well. And then for the correctional center, AAA, you know that the language just to change no more. You know, like where they say synonyms. You know, it can say this, then it be the same thing back of the same word. You know, correctional center is still named jail. It's still named prison. It's just that correction means when you don't do something, then punish you. When they punish you, then believe say when they don't punish you, that punishment then give you now for correct you say may you not do it again. You know, inmates now somebody where they inside the prison, now then they call themselves inmates. So more or less now they're still not prisoners them. You know, but it's just that Salon now the problem we as we one word go there no more way we don't know more, but as we one word go there no more all man and then just to concentrate on no and then they take a like say now that word no be there exist before. It be don't they only while AAA. So let we support the police then, because if you not support police, you see bad somebody, you not support police, then it's like you don't make this person they continue for do bad. We they see people and they see somebody way bad, then they hide them. One, because of Asabiam. Two, because of my family. For different reasons. So let we support the police. Let the police then try for curb them bad people there. Because now a new government. So let we see what in the new government they do for we. If it then go bring changes in terms of all length in there, fair enough.
I want all you
other
quick.
Than that,
I want all you quick. What do you feel say then for doing at the correctional center we go able for make people just quick one we go able for make people we go inside there can able for get results within the come out now do.
Thank you very much. You know, if you can do bad, you punish him for the thing where you doing a bad. You got to do them back later. But you for find way where you did them. Let you not think say because you don't deal with them, now make you go encourage them back for let you go like you sympathize or like you patronize with them. You understand? If somebody don't do bad where they don't go to a prison, then the law we don't take in cause on them. Then at the same time, this person before then they release them, they need for take them. Now some of them places here now. That is to say like those places where now they do like a rehab. You know, try for tell and say this thing, you know, for do again. If you do we they apply the same method to you. You understand? And then let the country, let the judges then try for the sentence people them. Let people then they serve long-term sentence na Pademba Road. Maybe if you then do that, it will make the bad people in the reduce. You understand? Because obviously I not go say let them put death row or if somebody kill them back. No, but let them make that person get a punishment. So God and this day, if it tomorrow self they release them, you understand? Not for torture in a way that way a bad to human right to, but let them deal with them properly. So if you see it come on, my brother, trust me. And then again, watching them for the way it come up before it come out, they get all in detail. All in detail. So if he said there is a problem happen in that particular area, now in first thing they go for. If they meet them, it will explain to them. If they don't meet them, they say it don't come out, let them just listen as suspect. Because even in parts of the world of the AAA, we all know when problem they happen, the police then starting gang leaders them. As the problem happen in that area, now that gang leader, if you not get somebody then suspect, now that gang leader, the first thing they go for. When they go for if you see they're able to go there interrogate them, they know say if you not do and then they know. If you not to do and back then they know. But if you then go they no meet her, they wait for her. If you not can, it means now suspect, you know about the issue. So let them make sure say the people where they commit bad, where the law don't take in cause on them, let them sensitize them in a way that them for tell them say we're very strict on it. If you repeat I know they deal with you accordingly. Maybe if you come next time, I know will come out quick again. Maybe if somebody they spend 15, 20 years in a prison for something where you know say this nobody do the other person, maybe by the time you come on the way the old, I go see where you can do bad again. You know? But the judges then get a greater role for playing in that country by stop releasing bad people. You see somebody they thief you, na Eastern police, na PZ, they run. They understand, eh? Then when you go give police, say this person not the police and tell you say no, we no more wait for who go. Later you see them they call you back, tell you say, we don't see the person. You know, all them people they are need for, you know, when they talk about loyalty. Salon, if we not loyal, we not love the country, Salon no go ever change. No matter whose time method we apply. Let we get that love. One wake in the morning, we grab for go do we job there. Let we say this, and they do it not because they pay me that money, but they do it for the benefit of the nation. And Mr. Sef, if I know this to myself, me great can begin and go better beyond that. You understand, eh? Right. So now on that basis, my brother, you know.
All right. Thank you very much, Alusain. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Thank you too. Bye-bye. Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Well, me na Alpha Umaruba from Germany.
Yes, Alpha Umaruba from Germany. What's in your contribution about the policing update?
Yeah, the policing update, nothing of the contribution is that the police themselves have them for correct themselves because there is open corruption still in Sierra Leone, you know. Now, a few days ago, I come out Sierra Leone, Pamalap, where they cross the boundary for go Guinea. You they pay openly 10,000 before you enter if you not get no paper. Openly, even there is open corruption. And in Waterloo, they go boo. A driver we don't take that people there. We be seen at 5,000 for go boo. Then pull 25,000 news in hand openly. You understand? So let's say for correct their own business. And the second thing is people then they allow small picking them for buy alcohol. I see a 6-year-old boy, he go buy a dozen of that Pega pack waiting they sell. You see? So then they all them for stop for allow children them for buy alcohol, you know? So then thing then they call that if anybody they go buy alcohol, you know, fine. Yeah, you get for be 18 before you go buy alcohol. But yonder child of 5, in papa go send her for make you buy alcohol. Then they no go make it taste. If you don't taste that in early age, what thing then they go cause? It go cause a lot of problem because it go don't used to in system, you know. So the police they really them for try for solve their own problem first because there is still open corruption in the system, the police system. So if you be say open corruption they so how thing go solve? Nothing no go solve because it happen also at the airport where they come, where the white man then where one person can we be say we be say get problem with him feet, yeah. Therefore allow him first for make it go. But white man them been there in front. We not respect we self with the black people there. White man them been there before. So they allow the white man them first for go. Where they see say now a black man they can they that they are telling they allow the one way be say he get problem with him feet for make it go. You see, so then the respect not the respect we say self. That is the problem. So police themselves for try for problem.
All right.
So that is my contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, this is Ayo from US.
Yes, Ayo. What's in your contribution, sir?
Well, the first thing I want to talk is that you know the change and then dog in name when the dog don't big. You know, you start getting name very small where you start for woman. You know, this problem with this armed robbery and things. I think when they go on a salon, even when all have been picking, before they grow up, you know, it's just now because of the economic situation, it don't go to a different dimension. You know, these guys don't really plan things and they, you know, the lack of education where our country they not been get for letting go school and learn something, trades or whatever. So now they affect them. So today, just imagine you will see a youth they work on a free town with a tray, they sell diamonds, you know. Almost if they make diamonds, what they do actually is they're going around scouring the area to see look for their next target. You know, the guys say, "Well, no, they're going to get money for go drink alcohol on the bayonet," you know. And as far as the correctional center is concerned, correctional center actually means that when somebody go jail or prison, they get inside a facility there where people in the land for do stuff, you know, like here so then they fix and then make and then tags, you know, do other small things, then land trades and things. I doubt if that thing they need in a salon, you know. All the things they need money they take for run them anyway. So as far as the judges are concerned, you know, they get for come up with laws, you know, we go this repeat offenders them, you know, send them to jail for a very long time, you know, because you put somebody in a jail 3-4 years, you come back out and do the same thing, you know. Even one of them if you get correctional center yourself with a land, you know, when they come out, what they go do? Work now there. You know, the government, they try now for put things in place so they will try for accommodate these people. But all boils down to lawlessness, you know. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name Falasewa, I call from London.
Yes, Falasewa from London. What's in your contribution?
The contribution is that the question I want to ask all them people that were in the commit crime, their name in a database, and then get database for them. But the one big question that, you know, what within them part of them their wall here, we all afraid follow name not going to database. We're not DBS. Because once your name go, they say you do shoplifting. That's the end of your career. Unless somebody go employ in a problem. When a salon, that day, even this man who they talk so, he named in a database, everyone fixed address. If not, why? So the contribution what they give towards this, now we get a central database, not a paper database. Where other party will say they want to crash that other way to safe here, then water. So me also suggest is that Lord get a center base, who they log in all them people they are, and then family member who said and they who said another. So the police don't will know whatever they want for locate them people that they're able to locate them. I meant for understand say now recently them begin that database in Apademba Road 3 or 4 months ago. They're all the way in the go Napademba Road. Then they do their fingerprints. From 19-0 West Salon down, we then call now they get database. So tell me, how go know them people that were about? Look the recent still way happen. Human trafficking. Abalamuya, what the watch news. Like all them people they name for down in our database. But we not get them. A paper database, they say write in name, police don't write in name. So like that database folks were all over the country. So when we go under and do fingerprints, then we don't know say she do certain thing in Afrito, or we don't know she do certain thing in McKinney. So my suggestion is that if the police are back on that database, I think say it will help. It will help the lawlessness alone. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello, Ramina Jallo, I call from Germany.
Yes, Jallo, what's in your contribution?
Tripoli, I want to ask you this question, you understand? I want you to tell me what's in a democracy in Sierra Leone. Democracy in Sierra Leone, I want to understand what in democracy mean in Sierra Leone. Because I get you the money me. When I'm here, me, na ya. Only tell me within a democracy.
Democracy in Sierra Leone, everywhere where you go, now the same world. A government of the people, for the people, and by the people.
I'm not sure, because the police in Salona, one of the. I don't know how to term them. Because
yes, exactly. Please.
You understand? Because
let me just be
when
civil,
they talk with policemen in Europe, it listen me. When they talk to policeman at salon, it tell me say, it don't listen me. Recently I get problem with somebody. They make the person go on my place. When I make the person there together, I go, what and say everything over. They go take every damn thing on my place, everything. Take to the super the house with. Take all you go with. The map say, take what you know, say now you get, I take all thing. Because of the woman, the person go meet, go tell and say, na in this, na in that, na in by then, all thing. He show that he say na in by and which of course na me there, they suffer for my money as sena, he buy the stuff, they put them there. I put them on my place just because of no understand we say, he go tell them. They make he take every damn thing at my own place. Na my own place, send me mama and papa there. Then say then a human right, they human right now. One side they listing form. Where they done now, they tell me say me capable of forget another activity meeting at the west. They know how me they suffer forget me own money at the west. At the gap 4 o'clock, at the off 3 o'clock afternoon, they know how they suffer for getting money. When me brother then talk, they go detain me brother we sick over 3 years. They go detain him. Pastor me lawyer call it, tell them say, I take lawyer automatic. Me lawyer tell them say that man na my way sick can't happen to them. They get problem. Especially the police station, that police station at Calbaton, one of the stupidest police that I ever seen in my life. Because my white policeman able to put me there and talk to me. Because if you can't, me was a match and I do. Because I may get me place. I may they pay for it. I tell them they can walk out the door. Because I'm a place. But salon policeman they get to civilians say, go out of my place. People, they waiting at democracy in Sierra Leone. Now the thing about it talk say salon police are not correct. Then you go listen one part of the story, you don't listen to my own story, then take everything and give the person. You understand? And when I mean suffer for my money, I send them. So the person buy the stuff, they put them at the place, then take I go to my say, take all to me brother and talk. They hold me brother and go like I said under arrest. You see, if I be there today, you don't say I die for Apple.
Well, tell God thank you, Didi. Tell God thank you. We don't get you.
Then I oversee you pass this thing here. You know, pass this thing here. I know when I oversee, person they give you $1 for €1. You best pay ask for €1, they give you.
Not true.
Or you paddy. When you go buy something, put in a place, person go sit and get it, take all it go. Just because of an meet up. The supporters say yes, that human rights.
We understand your frustration, Jallo.
You understand that this yes. Took all this back in these days, say Salon Police, now one of the corruptest institutes in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
If the Salon Police not sober, Salon elect Mother Bio fit any kind of way to Mother way come on Salon they turn poto.
No, let's not turn poto. I'm not sure you frustrate right now. You vex because of what happened. I can understand. I can understand.
Now the West, yeah. When police come, you tell a story, the other person back tell a story, he go, he sit down, he sort out stuff. You understand? But the person go pull the city, say and get them, which of course, he did at the place, me they send the money, they not look to me and say they send the money and say and buy them. He take all they come and do. That's what for investigate case.
No, not so, CID. I want all you do. I understand what you do go through. I want make we end an Air Force for today. Then we will continue the conversation first. We're sorry about what happened anyway. We're sorry about that, yeah?
Believe I have a blast for them, but I want to see a 1-to-1 because many feel police.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jallo. All right.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, they live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Mina Umu, I call from Ohio.
Yes, Umu from Ohio. What's in your contribution?
My contribution is, first of all, I want to say thank you for the thing where you did do. We know say a whole lot of wrong be done they go on naturally. For most of us, where we begin go in the 70s, 60s, we know a whole lot. But now, like this program where you don't make so, it help we for able to contribute, for able to suggest to the government and bring your own suggestions. And I'm sure somebody did it where they listen. Just like this police thing where they talk and the criminals there. The lawlessness in Sierra Leone. It depends we all. The baba then whether they go thief. It depends we all. Like whether woman being talk say, like where we can go so you want to do something. Then you go into a problem with one of them, then thief you, then go delay you, say, let them wait you come. But one thing where I always listen, like Michael Jackson, he say one thing, the change we want to see inside our country or inside other people them. Let we begin now from we. Let we begin now and determine, say, like, where we go, even from the airport. Once I know, say, wait here, I don't care, go. I don't follow the rules and regulations of that country. I'm not going to give you 1 cent. I be done, they do that one day from the past. The first time after the war where I go 2004. After that, I say I'm not going to give nobody no money. You know? And then the lawlessness, apart from the criminals there in the street, when would they talk about public nuisance? And no say, but who people then go scold me for this? Look, the churches then we don't sprang up in Sierra Leone. I go to Sierra Leone, I spent like 2 months recently. I've been sick now. I don't the better, me begin and say, go, they don't rest. We don't clean. One new church don't open in our neighborhood. From 4 o'clock, then go begin make noise. Stay. I call the council within our area. I said, do ya? I even record the noise one day. We get like almost a block between me and them, you know? But this now lawlessness too. All this we get for workout and make sure say discipline then at the country, and that discipline they begin from we self. Let the police, everybody waiting, they don't say like the database, luckily I understand say they don't begin and now well and good. Also, we get TV stations there, just the Naya, where they don't hold some of them criminal, then they where they don't know say really na them, then put them face na TV. So people then go know the neighborhood, then they know say them wire and they wire, now then they do them bad thing then around. And let we serve the help. It just sounds like what they American, them black Americans. Something they happen, they know they talk. Because when they talk, they copy, they say they don't snitch man them. So some get to them. Now so the life difficult for them. They every day the beginning they die in a sleep. So we forbid one another as keeper. And let we talk where things they go wrong. That is my own contribution. And they tell you thank you for the way they give with this platform here.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, my name is not Paul. I call from the UK.
Yes, Paul from UK. What's in your contribution?
Yeah, my contribution is that Sierra Leone police corruption is endemic something we don't embed in them. But me believe say something the way the government can do for help with this policing business not alone. One of the things they find out was say even in traffic, the police and they take bribe. The reason why they do that, they will tell you say now because they pay them much, so they get for it. They need money for it. This corruption if for stop in the form that in a way that they will able for stop this. In the UK, so most of the police that we work on the streets or within a traffic, they get camera, body camera, something way they record anytime when they come in contact with anybody or any criminal or something. That data then they collect them and they don't get any part for play. So when you go back, then they download them into the system and see exactly what happened. I know say it will be difficult for Salone, but I think so we will start some side. A lot of people can get smartphones around and then can able to see what's in there happen. I think so we serve the citizens we for able to help with this police corruption and then forget a particular complaints unit in our police where for they take them details, the information they are the police officer there. Yeah, so before police talk to you, first of all they have to tell you why they arrest you and why if you say you're not for in a particular place or whatnot. So if we just sit down, we not do nothing. We can't say we not like Yaso. Yaso too cold for we. We're not able to do much na Yaso. But I believe say government can do something for able for help with this policing business. Corruption is so rampant. They know the items. I just come off with about a month ago. From that lonely area, they see police and they pull them people, they take money out their hand. Broad daylight. Wrong. This wrong. This is bad for the country, bad for the image of the country. And, we police them. We know they say they pay them much. But I think we for also look at the numbers for law we for pay them. We drop some of the numbers and reduce the police because we get plenty police force people there. You say it's time for create employment, then you're not able to pay them in a way where they're able for sustain themselves and their family. So all this then I think the way they happen and a free tongue at the airport. Somebody had to tell and say I don't go give you money because I they bring something, I they bring fish and all that kind of thing. I tell and say come here and they on top of me, you ate and then they look. You understand? They tell me say let me know what let me get them, then come here and then nothing. So you see that thing and they tell me say look the camera they on top I'd say then camera they so they get camera they over 10 to 15 to 20,000 camera all over the UK. Now a specific company they go take them data then they not get nothing for the government. Report back to the organizations where they collect data them and where they pursue them people and the way they do. Then get crime watch somebody some particular department that the police way then for just see so they reduce crime. Police then at the UK the money where then they make for the government and then safe the police waiting and they take money then a criminal and then put them back in the community. And we on police then for put in our pocket and take them for themselves, which is wrong. You know, we need for do something about this corruption. Not that they, stop there. It there with the people. They are common now. So people they don't there and say no, they don't get work. They don't get work. They say they want Okada. I give 3 people Okada, very new one. They are buying with no money. I say I don't want the money back. All I need for doing for help you and your family for let them make. Can you imagine my brother? They Okada then they want to buy. I don't get 1 cent from them. The people themselves corrupt. Builder them, the other people them, the builder I give them money, I pay them for let it doing work. So you see, the corruption, they also take me money, go take other job. He not do my own job. They make I go pay twice the amount where I be supposed to pay for that job day. So you see, this now, and what take them go to police, then just because they know say they come in the next 2 weeks, then just turn me, and absolutely nothing will come from me. You know they happen so now. Salon need for change. And how Salon will change, it get for start from the people them, it get for start from education, it get for start people and get for understand say if they do something, they're supposed for punish them. Yeah, you not go slap somebody, you not go meet somebody in a public and slap them because if they report your aggression, they don't unbug you database for work. Because they get what they call CRB check. They check. Say this person is violent. If you go work under, it will cause problem. You can never get job. It will be like database for 5 years. After 5 years, if you not slap nobody, they're not going to allow you for work back. You see, but we need for move on from these corrupt practices. The way people that they do at the airport, now road them, now the police station, and also when they take case, let them be serious about that. We don't need plenty police officers. Look the barracks there. People that don't build us there, all inside the barracks there. Civilian and they tap inside the barracks, then they see people and they open their eye and they see anything and they. Me, a barracks I go up from where I make nobody not be near the barracks and now they don't turn there, they host them, they don't turn there, they play gun. Inside military barracks and police barracks, people they live there when a civilian, we not get
okay. All right. Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, are you live on here? Your name and who side you call from?
Yes, people, this na Nancy again.
Yes, Nancy, make an short because now one day okay accept call, but you don't call. Make an short. Yes, what do you want to add again?
Okay, I just want to add this quick. The tell where I've been doing at song, we been get what we just transferred it, and one other neighbor them been transferred it. Soon as then transfer the way then see say the man gets a big house and everything, if man then come and broke the place, raping and picking them, and then do a lot of bad stuff in that place there. So waiting after that's what happened, waiting we neighbors that we all do, we get for share numbers them. Every household, all man gets a neighbor in number. So one night this now something will happen to we. One night one of we neighbor is done in veranda and lights them day off. So I don't know what he be, just relax. All of a sudden, you see people then dress in black and they try for jump. Even though we put babu wire, can you imagine as alone we they live in houses like say in a prison we they. You they don't bat you yourself, but still then they find way for kind side. Then try for claim, but the man don't have veranda. I see now he pick up his phone, he call the pa na us. We call the pa now I say pa grab or a city man and they claim na your house. He say grab, wake up and wake everybody in the house and myself go call afterward, drop the phone. I go call the other neighbor and then myself call the other neighbor. So when they do that, everybody come on and whether they alatif, whether they knock panenda, whether they all nef, whether they all this, then able for end up for catch 4 of them had been 62 escape. Then catch 4 of them. But what I try for say, if we all be each other's keeper, everybody, every neighbor supposed forget in company number. When you see somebody they try for do something, just Allah, thief. If anybody let everybody grab, because no matter how much they get what is it, the all man come on, there is no way they go able for succeed. That way they then go able for help each other because the police their way they're not reliable. You call them by the time they come, maybe you go don't die already. Or they don't do what they're supposed to do. But if all the neighbors then come together and share numbers and do this way, you compare Allah commonado and help, wake everybody, I feel say that neighbor go help we. So I just say last year, this story will happen so we maybe go help somebody else. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, Nancy. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from, please?
Yeah, hello, Triple A. This is Samuel, the call from US.
Yes, Sam, would you talk about the Sierra Leone police then update? What's in your contribution?
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much, Triple A, for this program. The contribution today actually about the police corruption. Actually, people they talk concern about the police them corrupt, the police them brutal. Absolutely, yeah, that's true. You know, that police because that's now the one of the corruption actually we will try for avoid if they catch like any police with victims I'm concerned about like bribing, they're supposed to deal with the police them severely and take real investigations and make sure say then deal with that police day and the law for apply to the effect and deal with the police because police but actually because sometimes it can happen. Now we say can cause that because the police will let sit on at OC say, well, hey, come bribe me 200. Now we the same way with the civilians and now we take money and bribe the police them. So we say with the civilians because now we encourage them to do that. So that's actually very, very bad. We're not supposed to do that. So at the end of the day, the police actually can take bribe. But if they create a system, we're going to be say if like for here, like for example, like in the US, police will take bribe now because if you take bribe now, if they catch you, you know what will be the consequence, how they're going to deal with you. And when they play out, so policeman will ever mistake for attempt for taking a bribe from nobody. In fact, if you attempt to give bribe to any policeman, the policeman ain't going to prosecute you. Say, hey, this man bribed me. So straight up, you get a big problem. But we encourage us, and I make this thing they continue. Now we confuse them. So if you ask, well, then I'm my own contribution. All
right. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes, caller, you there live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Patricia from Buffalo, New York.
Yes, Patricia. What's in your contribution?
Well, I just say I don't know much about Salon police, how they do things, but I guess the police sometimes because all time we put blame on them for bribing or whatever. I think you say if you know the law, you're not supposed to bribe policeman. Two, if now for one of them clubs and the club owner not get for look for whether good or whether bad because na business then they make. Then just want people then for come, make them buy and patronize them. Now that's no more than care about. But police sometime again, like Kosa Odena also, say policeman can then say taxi self, no say na policeman. Policeman can then honor a motorcar self, no say na policeman. Because not so outside and they go dress na uniform. Pass no more like something up we see them pull you out. You begin say, hey, you're not police, they know. So I think if they practice some of them things and policeman they go club on than they to pay. No sign of the policeman or they go. But go no say a policeman, even a job self. Who say they work? People then they don't know whether they work with self. Or say I'm a co-worker this. So that self something if they begin apply them thing and they to the police then say begin apply or make them teach them that it will be good in a salon. Because all will not say somebody wear police uniform and say, oh, na policeman. They will be able to identify that person there. So sometimes, fine for it. Then they go around that club, they say for the one case people, then common thing. He can dress like anybody where they don't go for go enjoy. We think talk, you go know whether a criminal, whether not a criminal. I think if they apply their method and they back, they go fine for winner salon. Not to outside more policeman, they go gun and yarn, wear uniform for go. He can dress any civilian clothes or he can jump inside any kind of motorcar, then go, therefore do their job. Because even when they talk, say, even a salon self, outside now, like when they talk about this music business, not only the musicians themselves, either they're religious people themselves, be Muslim or be Christian or they make noise all over the place for people there. So it's like something that they then go for put them under control or get a long way for go. And that's my own contribution.
Thank
today.
You very much, Patricia. Thank
You're
you.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you too for the good work.
All right. Yes, caller. You can't meet with all lock the remote, but will bring you inside quick. What's in your contribution?
Okay, my contribution now, me na Usman really. Thank you very much for giving me the platform quick. What's it? Normally try for contribute. Now regarding the police them discipline one as the topic say, but yeah, let me remember back say the reason why this first world now the policeman then look content. Now the main reason that the economy, I know say they say can complain about their salary, but at all costs, them basic needs, then they able for access, then go pay rent, they able for pay for picking, so they not go holiday no more, do a big thing. It depends how it is safe. So the reason why not the primary reason of corruption, apart from other side attraction, now this now the economy where people then be done they look to higher people in a higher position, and then they eat more. That ordinary constable where they go meet you when they na the ground, they get that salary where you go feel say you give for meet up, forget that motocar, that okada, or that fine horse, or that rent that horse. So it become a kind of like a DNA now, we are in a Zandi camp, na so nama go follow. But if the government get for begin consider, let them consider say if the areas where they will begin improve salary, as then they look into the economy for try maintain them, wherein your basic needs you give for meet them with your basic salary. There is a lot of corruption who then go able for cut down. You know they don't know. They not say policeman, they know the whole private at the first one now. It's a big lie. Because then people they do them big case then they like drug people, then they pay them they know. But the only thing back, like as you say, some of them when they hold their money back, another point, then they give them back. But that one, if you know more, you know somebody who intelligent, you don't leave there, you go no see. They know they take bribery directly, but then they call them lobbying. That's when they call them in a very civilized way. Then get things them. Sometimes they even go court for all those cases, even money laundering, even bank themselves. But the only thing you know go see and so much because all man get in basic we they get. Now few no more go see go na bank and for food bank, we then call them food bank. But now that salary area and government get for look into. Because first of all, that man will go take 10,000 leons, now that man will cross for go Guinea. He'll go take an extra 5,000 leons. You know they do an actually. You know they just give them colo bribery. So when the man they come, you don't know when the police not favor what they do to you or not favor you in other way. But that biasness it is all over the world. But the area of bribery we say and kuro in not there. Now that area of salary now since the government get for try restructure. Yeah, when they restructure and then go before, but if they restructure and then the economy of itself, if they say they don't go pay you, you know, for go, you know, still go reach for what they go do. You cannot reach them. We will pay, sends them. But look, Gambia, one of the nearest country, then the last year it go up, and obviously go up too much to the pound, but we don't go to thousands, you see. So for that, then they will manage day. Then why they see them they eat? Then they eat even through food now. Do now when they go gather that they put on one side for them hug there. Now the only country I see that one also in the waste time of because I want to import then they eat. But I believe in that the economy now in them get for restructure now that part of the world. Yeah, now in the end cause all this problem. Yeah, so all right, thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Usman.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, all right, thank you. Yeah, bye. Yeah, bye. Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
This now Abbas Kuroma calling from Virginia, USA.
Yes, Abbas, let's make it quick because we don't lock the line, but carry on, sir.
Okay. So to be on side in terms of the police them, I think government needs to pay attention to the police there, how much they for pay them, because all police not they make better money. Any money what kind of way if you say it get out by himself, it take bribe. I listen one program from the president of Rwanda who go na one airport as he travel, he say he see the police, they know they talk the same language, but they do action. Right away he go na the plane, he ask for money, he can't get the police from there. We go na Rwanda now, he go change all the law them, have to pay the police them good pay. Because from there he able to solve some bribe them, some bad things that would happen at the country. So I feel say that government supposed to pay attention to that. Because if you look onto any family, how much the police that they pay them, if you get family, you get work, you get PK, how much they spend per day. For raise them money, how much they pay at times, maybe the money not they do. in terms of transportation for both different places them. So it go better if them pay more, then no say in money where they get able to take care of your family. And that's my own contribution.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
All right.
Yes. Okay. We could just bring this person quick. All right. Yes, caller, you live on here. We don't lock the domot, but I think you put your foot in the domot. Waiting. Yeah, waiting your contribution.
No,
your name and who you call from?
Na DJ Omar from Sweden. I'm so sorry to force that door to open. I just want to make 1 minute comment about the police them pay. Because I don't listen to the whole program like everybody they go that side. AAA, no matter how many millions they pay this police or they pay any civil servant, people have to be content with what they have. As long as they're not satisfied with the pay where they pay them. I mean, these fellows, men and women, they signed an agreement with the state to defend law and properties of the life and property of the country, to enforce law. I mean, when they sign that agreement there is somewhere inside the agreement where you don't give your commitments to the country. Let that be the first. So it no matter how many much way we pay them, the policeman at the field, if he contain with waiting if they get, he not even ask you for 1 cent. But as long as they not contain with waiting that they get, they even make the corruption or the criminals or whatsoever way they on the street. Now let's say the wrong that they enforce. So and that area no more make me call because everybody they talk about the police them pay. As long as they're not satisfied, if they be satisfied with them pay, even we pay them 1 Leone. When you go, they tell you say you pay them 1 Leone. You agree. You say, okay, I can't serve the state for 1 Leone. Why now you go complain, say, oh, I they take 2 Leone a street because my salary not enough. But they be tell you say that they pay you and you agree on it. Now that point someone be want to address. I'll tell everybody thank you for the contribution.
All right, thank you very much, DJ Omar. I think even the first time or previous time they would on deal with this particular police issue and all other issues we get for do with corruption and bribery, where people can always complain say na the pay. I can always talk say okay. Yes, I know. Make and quick.
You don't learn we bad trick. Listen to SN radio na net now we supper before we go to bed. So now you don't learn we bad trick. And late now just take inside. I just get half part of them. But the advisor will give will not just get for expect say thing will change one time. Salon problem now if I compare into analogy, now like the egg and the fall. We don't know which one come before in company, we don't know which one would they blame saying that the fall come before the egg come before the fall. So but gradually as then they do improvements they go, I should say go better. Because Salom man, not to the police they no more. Everybody want 2 O's, 2 Jeep, 2 this, 2 that. Now that make a problem and they happen so now the country. So now my own inputs down there. So now take them dear, small. As we rectify problems in the go, things will get better. Not so, go happen so suddenly. I mean, contribution that.
Thank you very much, Willow Tech. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, the police then update, but it look like say this update where the police give you can't turn pardon because it's everybody gets your own story. An encounter with Salon police. Mr. Sebi, don't give me your name, so there is no need for Kantoka again. And when it comes to the club and bar owners, then you go on for things say the police want hand over responsibility give the bar owner them. But again, let's say the people them where police feel say now then they cause mayhem to people them. If you be say that particular person there, na that bar owner in highest customer for buy the house, for buy for people them, for spend the highest money. If you say that about owner day, he go call police say this person na una can't take and na the person where they go and cause havoc. You feel say it go happen like that? No, me I not think so. Now example I make because if that person in a highest customer where they spend money, definitely not go call police for him. So now the police then get for do their own work. And then get for do their own work. If you talk to police, like all with you, we don't talk so now. If we call the police media man, he go tell you say, no, that's not be trade. He go tell you say, if anything they go wrong, if police ask you for bribe and this and that, now make them get the police complaint board. The police complaint board. Say go make you report and police. Then go give you example and say, oh, we don't dismiss some people them, we don't and demote some people them, we don't do certain things them. Now that one day then go tell you. Somebody they tell me he say when he can go salon, they give correct address na airport. He say because some people in airport now then they work with the armed robbers them. For give armed robbers them address them for make them follow people them. He say one pa in paddy, na so he go, and na so he take armed robber follow them the same net way reach. Well, salon. Now make I say, we na the diaspora, they need for turn the look to we. Because we within the diaspora, they talk. But the one they within a salon, they know the grief for talk. Now the one part the main difference that one day. Because we go tell you say na so it happen. And I know. But on a more serious note, waiting I be the talk earlier. Every other office na salon where they take bribe, where people can always want say na because of the low pay. Me can always say, you know what you sign up for. They not be tie you foot, they not tie you hand. You agree say nadandi are the work for, and if nadandi you agree for work for, and nadandi you get paid. If you want increase, ask for increase. If they not get increase, you feel say what you they put a pass waiting and they pay you, then you quit. But for make we the defend say because if somebody corrupt, no matter how much they pay him, it's gonna be corrupt. Now, we self in Syria will talk about corrupt politicians. No matter how much then they get, they still want more. Human being, we want more. We all want more. So, if na the pay, they make some man corrupt, and I don't know. We come back to them club owners them where we know say they no go call police for tell them say because a business then they do, and then people and then them customer them. Somebody be called they talk about plain clothes like undercover cops where you go they go na them places then they try for shift the bad one them, but we know I believe say then get them. Although we know say we police them, they lack the attention, they lack the uniform and all those things. Salon police, as the saddest thing is, right now, they tell you say then they say they don't refine and they try for get the integrity. But most of the people that we call na today, na people we just come on salon, we go tell you say, you know, to take to a common salon, and they explain the encounter with police na salon. So waiting that to tell you. Even though we know say the salon police then get police complaint board, and then tell we then go, like I said, if you call now the media man saying that this all people they don't talk, he go tell you say, well, we get police complaint board, and make people for go reports and the police complaint board, and we they take disciplinary action against them police officers there. And the traffic police them, the police them inside the station, in fact, most of the police want to be in the traffic section because now they money they pass quick. And so they say, then drivers then go tell you Randy. Say now they money they pass quick. But it's so funny that we come with the police update, then the update can turn back by the police them because of the integrity, because of the kind of relationship between the police and the armed robbers, then the police and the bad people, and the police and the community. Because you can find out say community policing no look there again. That community policing where they tell you say the police now your friend. If you see something going all right, you call the police. But to stand the police go come where you call them. How soon? Somebody in the comment section they talk say na I make in a dog there in gets na in compound. Then another person will get dog go tell you waiting an experience where the bad people they enter with them dog then they did. But we need safety. Somebody call it say, even if you go build high fence na salon, on top of that high fence day, you go get for put babu wire they back on top the bar again. All waiting now for security. Now the west here, you know they see the fence high, and so the low. Sometimes the fence not even there. But everybody, you not if man, I'm robber naya yesterday. But you not if man, you ain't go broke people lost. Go wait you meet there. Say stand your ground. So the salon we dey try. We come back to the correctional. The correctional centers them. Me na Akibobet Municipal School. We dey by State House, by Tower Hill. We small. In the 80s, early 80s, then in the you dey see where the prisoners them, then they take them, they all cutlass. Even back of the school, usai AYV day now. Na prisoner them be they go clean them. Even then days, then they we be the land of say then they do tailoring. Then be they try for refine them before they kind of society. Now yeah, we don't talk million times about database. The prison system, even the population of Sierra Leone, forget the database of the population of Sierra Leone. We just hope say now we learn say under the medical emergency na salon na don't get the first digitalized system. Well, if we don't get the first, let we get a database for everybody within the country. For all man within the country. That thing now, stamp go begin their names them. Now the one green salon we get. We dey talk for help every sector for make, because today people they don't can get their own experience. And I believe say the media people and our police then go listen and able for amend so that waiting people in talk now you not go repeat again. So now the thing that we want Papa Police for make then do waiting for secure life and property. Not to for the one the way they up, but everybody. I think say one day we go go for car with one of the media man them. We don't call the Naya before a police. And make we can talk how we go able for build the integrity of Salon Police again. How for build the integrity of Salon Police. Not to pan paper. Because if not pan paper, they are good to go. But how we go able to build them so that at the end of the day, we all go glad to say, yes, law and order, lawlessness. We nobody no go blame the police. Now we go lock the remote today. Till we meet again tomorrow. Nasotki Polego say, Tata.